Hey everybody, I'm Scott Starcher and I love to cook. Welcome to Make Your Belly Happy Barbecue. Let's get to cooking. Hey everybody, welcome to Make Your Belly Happy Barbecue. I'm Scott. Today I'm going to work on some, because of requested, I'm going to do some brats, and to go as a side I'm going to show you how to make German potato salad. It's really easy. It's served hot or warm. Kind of got a tangy, vinegary hit to it. It's basically potatoes, a little bit of mustard. I got some Dusseldorf style German mustard, onions, and a little bit of fresh parsley. Right now, the most important thing is I'm frying up some bacon. So let me get this bacon fried up. And the main thing we do is once the bacon's fried up, that's where we kind of soften our onions up. So I need to get some potatoes peeled and boiled. Well, actually I'm using yellow potatoes, so I'm not going to peel them. They hold their shape better. If not, when they get too hard, soft and mushy, they'll kind of make mashed potatoes, and we don't want that. So red potatoes probably works the best, but they're out of red potatoes. So I got these Yukon Golds, which I'm going to they're small, so I'm going to cut them up and quarter them, get them boiling. And then we'll get this bacon finished up, and I'll show you how I put it all together to make the sauce, and pretty good. And then we'll get some brats cooked up, and we'll make our bellies happy. All right, we've fried up our bacon. Took the bacon out, put it on a paper towel, eat a couple pieces, and then leave the bacon grease in here. And I put the fire back under it. And to that, I'm going to add my onions. These are chopped up pretty fine. Ooh, like that sizzle. And we're going to stir the onions in there. And basically stir them in the bacon grease. And there's little bits of bacon in there, that's all right. But I want to brown these onions. So I'm going to cook them on a low heat until they're brown. I got my potatoes boiling. And so get these onions cooked down. All right, now that the onions are browned, they look pretty good, they're softened. I'm going to add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of white sugar. And then get that stirred in there. What I'm making here is a tangy, basically a dressing that'll go over top of the potatoes. So we got onions, got white sugar. Stir that until it kind of gets a little bit bubbly. Then I'm going to add some vinegar. You can use apple cider, white vinegar. I think the recipe always called for white vinegar, but I like apple cider vinegar. There might be a difference, but I haven't found it out. So we got that sauce going, and I'm going to let it cook a little bit until it gets bubbly. Keep stirring it because you don't want that sugar to burn. To that, I'm going to add, I've got salt, pepper, and garlic. I'll put the exact measurements in the description down below, so you can click on it. Might have to add a little more salt. I always add salt at the end so I can taste it. And to that, I'm going to add some of my spicy mustard. You can add whatever kind of mustard you like. Stir that in. You want that to kind of, the mustard to get all mixed in real good, and you want it to be kind of get this to like a bubbly, because it's going to thicken as the sugars break down. And as you cook sugar, I don't know if you ever made candy or anything, but the sugar will cook. The longer it cooks, the thicker it gets. And then I forgot, I'm going to add some celery seed. and fresh chopped parsley. I chopped it myself. So I'm going to let this on a low heat and really smell that vinegar. I'm going to let this just cook down and then let it get it all bubbly. When it starts bubbling and thickening up, and then we'll toss it with our potatoes. Alright, so the sauce got all nice and bubbly and thickened up. I got some chopped bacon bits, and the potatoes are just finishing up steaming out. Once you boil them, pour the water off, then let them sit in a hot pan and steam for a little bit. It helps them absorb the sauce a little bit better. So first thing we do is we pour our sauce in. We're going to scrape down these sides, get every little bit out. Got all that out of there, and then we're going to toss that up, let it sit for a little bit. And this is something that gets better the longer it sits, so we're not going to eat it right away. We're going to kind of let it sit in this pan and kind of absorb all that vinegary, sugary goodness. And then we're going to toss in our bacons. Most recipes call for about 4 or 5 strips of bacon, but who doesn't love bacon? So I always put a whole pound in, or whatever bacon's sold now. 12 ounces, 14 ounces, 1 package. So we're just going to let it sit there and go get them brats done, and we're going to make our bellies happy. Alright, there's the plate. We got a little bit of German potato salad, some Senate smoked bratwurst, and a little bit of parsley. So we're going to try this and see if it makes our belly happy. Alright, got make sure you get a little piece of bacon in there. That's good stuff. Little piece of sausage, bratwurst, real good. So, follow the recipe. It'll be down in the description. And like, subscribe, hit the bell so you can get notifications on when my next video is coming out. And make your bellies happy. Sit, Ubu. Sit. Good dog. Good dog.